channel and welcome back to another video. So with only one episode left in Heartland Season 14, I thought I would make a video talking to you guys about Season 15 of Heartland and what's next for Heartland after Season 14. Will there be a Season 15 or will the show end with Season 14? I thought I would make a video talking to you guys about my opinion on the future of Heartland and what I think is going to happen. With that being said, please remember that this is only my opinion. I am not affiliated with Heartland in any way, shape, or form, so nothing I say in this video is confirmed to be happening. I do not know anything that is going to happen with Heartland in the future. This video is just completely my own opinion on what I think should and could happen in the future with Heartland after Season 14. So with that being said, let's jump right into today's video. So when it comes to Heartland Season 14, I know that some people are unhappy with the way Season 14 has turned out, especially with the departure of Graham Wardle and the loss of Ty Borden on the show. I know that a lot of people are still really upset about that, and it's easy to tell by my comment section that a lot of people have stopped watching Heartland because of the departure of Graham Wardle and the loss of Ty in Season 14, Episode 1. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys because I try to be as honest as possible in these videos when giving you guys my opinion. I saw this coming. When all the rumors started going around that Graham could be leaving the show and that he wasn't on set as much and all these rumors started happening and everyone was like, Hannah, is he leaving? Is he not? What's going to happen? Please don't kill Ty. I'll stop watching the show. Again, I am in no way, shape, or form affiliated with the show. So asking me to not kill off Ty on Heartland is not something I'm in control of. But when I saw these comments and these articles that were coming out, I was like, oh no. Because I have been watching Heartland for the past 7 years. And I've started reporting on it for the past, I started when Season 13 was. So 2 years, 3 years now, I started talking about it on my channel, and I know how much people are connected to Amy and Ty. So being completely honest, I knew that Graham's departure from the show was going to hurt the show. But me being who I am, and me being the TV show reviewer that I am, and understanding the TV show and movie industry, I was like, okay, alright. TV shows kill off characters all the time. We're gonna be fine. I have complete faith and trust in these writers, and I think that the storyline for Season 14 will still be awesome. Do I still think that? Yes, I do. I personally love Season 14, and I love the character development we're getting for all characters involved, especially Amy, and I'm gonna say this because I say it in every video, Amber Marshall deserved an award for performance as Amy in this season. When it comes to Season 15, I know that the ratings for Heartland, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure they've dropped a little bit, a tiny bit, but not as drastically, if I'm honest, as to what I thought they would when it was announced that Graham was leaving the show, or after Season 14, Episode 1, and the death of Ty, and the audience was like, oh my gosh, I'm dead, Ty's dead, the show's not worth watching. Yes, it is. If you're one of those people that stopped watching after Season 14, Episode 1, you missed a great season. But when it comes to Season 15, even though Season 14 has been less well received by the Heartland community and fans of Heartland, overall, I think that Season 15, it's a very high possibility that there will be a Season 15, and before you start commenting, Hannah, you don't know what you're talking about, Hannah, you're a liar, Hannah, shut up, I'm going to unsubscribe. Okay, if you're going to unsubscribe because you think that I don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead, I don't care. No, seriously, please don't unsubscribe, that would make me cry. But when it comes to Season 15, I think it's still very possible because even though we lost Graham and the character of Ty in Season 14, there's still other characters in Heartland. And see, that was the problem when it was announced that Graham was leaving, or when it was speculated that Graham was leaving, I should say. They never really announced it until Episode 1 happened, and then Ty died within 2 minutes of the opening of Season 14, so, happiness and joy. Who watches Heartland for happiness and joy during lockdown and quarantine? Oh, no, a character's just gonna die. Oh, okay. No, but when that happened, I was like, okay? Because I know people are emotionally connected to Amy and Ty. And whenever I bring up the fact that there's other characters in the show, half the comments on the video that I mentioned that in is like, yeah, but Amy and Ty are Heartland. And I'm like, yes, they are. But so is Lou. But so is Georgie. But so is Tim. But so is Jack. But so is Lindy. All of these characters, and now Quinn and Parker, I guess, are all characters of the show that they could develop more and, you know, develop more in upcoming seasons. And I personally would love to see that, because I do think that Heartland has been focused on Amy and Ty for the past, you know, arguably 14 years. Even season 14 is based on Amy dealing, or surrounding Amy dealing with her grief of losing her husband. So over the past 14 years, yeah, the show has been based on Amy and Ty, and I acknowledge that completely. But see, that's the problem. That's where the problem lies, is because Heartland has been based around Amy and Ty for so long that I feel like some Heartland fans have forgotten that there's other characters. And I'm like, guys, like, there's like a whole other, there's a bunch of other characters here that we can learn about and that the story can revolve around next. Like, do you know how many characters die in really popular TV shows, but the TV shows still continue to be popular? Prime example, Grey's Anatomy. Just saying. And I'm like, there's other characters that they can talk about in season 15. And I will bring this up because I think it is very, I think this helps prove my point a little bit maybe, but Caleb has been sort of a main character in season 14, at least in my opinion. And I have really liked learning more about Caleb's life and what he's dealing with and going through, and, you know, becoming a father and stuff like that. I found that very interesting to see in this season. And as well, also, there's other characters. So when it comes to season 15, I think it's very possible. I think there will be a season 15, if I'm completely honest. Not just because I want there to be, because of what my job is and how I make my money and income and survive and stuff, but also because there's still plenty of story to be told with Heartland and through the characters that are left on the show. Example, Georgie and Quinn. I know people don't like their relationship as much as Amy and Ty, but if the writing is done properly, which I think it will be, then fans will learn to follow Georgie and Quinn's relationship just like they did Amy and Ty in seasons 1 through 14, arguably. Now, I'm not saying that Georgie and Quinn are Amy and Ty. That's not what I'm saying, so please don't comment that, because that's not what I'm saying. I understand that their story is different than Amy and Ty's, but different does not always mean worst, okay? Their story, if written properly, which I think it is being written properly in my opinion, can be the next relationship that Heartland focuses on. And then, of course, you have Lou and Mitch. Should they get married? I still don't think they will. Sorry, but I don't think they will get married. But you still have Lou. You still have Jack. Of course, you have Lindy, who is Amy and Ty's daughter. So, is the story going to revolve around her growing up? Absolutely. Okay? Like, there is still so many characters that they could talk about in upcoming seasons, and the show has not lost as many viewers as I honestly thought it would, and so people are still interested in the show and what's going to happen next, especially with the departure of Graham and the death of Ty. I think people are like, okay, so what's going to happen next? And people are tuning in, even if they are upset about Ty's death, to find out, okay, that's upsetting, I'm sad, but what's going to happen next on the show? And being completely honest, I think that the character that they're going to focus on next is going to be Georgie, and then it's going to be Lindy seasons after. So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I think there is a lot of things that season 15 could explore with the Heartland characters, and I truthfully, completely, 100% think that there will be a Heartland season 15, even if season 14 wasn't so well received by the greater Heartland audience. That's fine. Sometimes seasons don't do as well, especially when something as dramatic as a main character death happens, but the show is not dead, it's not over, and I don't think season 14 will be the last season of Heartland. But with all that being said, thank you for listening to me ramble on and on for 10 minutes straight about why I think there will be a season 15 and my opinions on season 14 and Ty's death. I would like to just say this as well before I end this video. I am very sad about Ty's death. Please don't think that I'm not. Heartland is very different without Ty, but it's still Heartland. And I have to say, if I see one more comment saying that Heartland is not Heartland without Amy and Ty, I swear I will just no. Like, it's still Heartland, guys. And the writers of the show are still the same, the other characters are still the same, and the future of the show still remains very strong in my opinion. But with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And again, make sure to subscribe for daily Heartland videos and season 15 updates when they become available. And trust me when I say that I'm going to be talking about the season finale of Heartland a lot. So if you want to see my opinion on the final episode of Heartland, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and turn on my notifications. That way you'll be one of the first to know when any of my Heartland videos go live on this channel. With that being said, that's all I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.